Hey you guys, and welcome back to more RWBY Volume 4 Chapter 9, 2 steps forwards, 2 steps back. I don't know what they mean about that, but we will discover in this chapter. Last time we had the talk that needed to be said. Crow explaining a lot of things and answering a lot of questions that I did have for the show. A lot of questions that I did have before, like what are these relics and why Salem is behind them and stuff like that. Yeah, and he did explain them also to Team Ranger. Oh, the bad thing is when he got that scratch from Tyrion, the cut is actually poisoned, which I suspected because come on, it's a scorpion tail. You gotta suspect that it's probably most likely poisoned, but he won't be able to sting anyone else because Ruby did cut Tyrion's tail off. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if there's a lot of background noise because they started doing construction again near us. Damn. That's beside the point because we're here to watch RWBY, and I already recorded the two other chapters, and I discussed a lot of things in the last chapter, so I don't feel like I'm gonna say a lot of things in this is the first discussion. So let's just jump to the chapter, I guess. And before that, please consider subscribing. It'll help the channel greatly. And yeah, let the chapter begin. It's Blake's training. Yeah, we can see Blake since like 2 chapters or 3 or even 4. I don't know. Since a lot of chapters. And she apparently is gathering herself back. Whoa.
That thing packs a punch.
Oh, so.
We've been at this for weeks.
It is.
I get it. You want to make sure I can still fight. I think I'm doing
What a
just
bit
fine.
of training never hurt anyone,
Close.
did it?
Oh, really?
You're still off balance.
What? No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised.
The hand is working
I thought it
way
would just be this huge weight,
well.
but it feels natural. They did a great job with this thing.
Whoa. Surprise attack! That's not fair.
I wasn't talking about your actual balance.
That's why he's the father.
That could use some work too.
Meaning?
I saw your tournament fights. During the Vital Festival?
Let me guess. I was sloppy.
No. You were predictable. And stubborn. And maybe a little boneheaded. Do you realize that you used your semblance?
Ty is the hunter, right? Yeah, he gotta be.
So what? How is me using my semblance any different than someone else using theirs?
Because not everyone else's is basically a temper tantrum. I'm serious. Once you take damage, you can dish it back twice as hard, but that doesn't make you invincible. It's great when you're in a bind, but what happens if you miss? What happens if they're stronger? What then? Now you're just weak and tired. You've always been one to burn brighter than...
So is he saying the way that she uses her semblance isn't the best?
Or, well, I remember your first haircut.
Maybe he's right. Maybe she's just in fights. She just brute force through it. Maybe that won't always work. Especially with Nia, yeah, with the fight with Nia. Because you couldn't just basically punch her because she kept moving around.
You definitely have your mom's stubbornness.
Oh, so now we could talk about her?
Well, as I have been informed, you're an adult now, remember?
Well, sorry I remind you of her.
Don't be. Raven was great in so many ways. Her strength, her ambition, her dedication to whatever cause she thought was worth fighting for. I'm proud of how much of her I see in you. But I'm glad I don't see all of her in you.
Why?
She's
Your
cunning.
mother was a complicated woman. Like everybody, she had her faults, but those faults are what tore our team apart. And they did a real number on our family. You both act like the easiest way to tackle an obstacle is through it. That strength is all that matters in a fight. But if you just take a second look, then maybe you see there's a way around as well. Come on. One more before dinner.
Well, he hits hard. Deep.
See? All right. Now you're using your head instead of your...
Yep, don't talk too much. It's fighting time. Combat ready. I miss Benny. She's summoning something. It's a sword, a great sword, a great sword. Cut his head off with it.
Leave.
How hurtful.
Leave,
And here
bro.
I am about to offer you a
Leave
favor.
your face off.
Father's taking me into town to introduce me to some of his business partners. I thought I'd see if you wanted me to pick you up anything since you're, well, stuck here.
To be honest, she could leave whenever she
Are you
wants.
jealous? Is that it?
Whatever do you mean?
Is that why you hate me? Are you jealous of my abilities? Of Winter's?
Oh, so he can't do the same thing you guys can?
No, not really. Honestly, I find it barbaric. It's beneath people.
Oh,
like
he
you,
is. He
like
totally
Father.
is.
What could a single huntsman possibly do that an army could not? That's why we have one. Even if it is run by a fool.
I said, leave.
Fine, fine. I've got better things to do. Enjoy your training, however pointless it is. What is your plan anyway? What do you hope to accomplish while trapped in your own bedroom?
Did it smack his head? I'd be glad if he smacked his head. Or clapped his finger. That would be fun. A lot of discourse in this family. It's gotta suck. Winter will be proud. Broke the glass.
Vishni, are you all right?
Now look at that. In her servitude.
Klein, I need a favor.
She's gonna run away. Probably is. Oh yeah, it's that shinobi.
Gotcha! Hey, wait up!
Don't let her out of your sight!
Come on, son, you're a monkey. You should be better at traversing trees. No, that was cool. That was very cool. What kind of weapon is that? Does that look like a needle? Oh no, it's more of a... What do we call it now?
Why are you watching me?
Give it up! Not above hitting a girl, you know. Grab the scroll! Seems someone thinks it's important. Get
No, it's not as that detail. The crack. Great. Kakip units.
Quit staring and grab it!
Oh, not enough chakra.
Blake, watch out!
Who is that? Do we know her? I don't think we know her. Ilya, okay?
Wait, you know her? But she doesn't even look like a fool.
Well, why is she red? Why did she turn red? Is she a chameleon? She's... I don't know.
No,
Yeah, she could be a chameleon.
you shouldn't have come back.
She knows the truth. She's part of the... Well, yeah. She's obviously part of the White Fang.
No, not again, please.
I don't think someone will die.
Help! Somebody!
No, someone won't die.
Hold on, son. Just hold on.
Weird. I'm pretty sure someone won't die. That's kind of out of nowhere.
Hold on, Uncle Crow.
And Crow, on the other hand, he...
Ty. She's not.
not the best odds in his favor.
Ty.
Not the best odds.
It's getting worse.
How much farther? We've got to be close.
Without the map, there's no way of knowing.
Where did the map go? Did he lost it?
Close to something.
Finally, a sign or something. He got up by now. Kushi, I can't read that. Mistral.
Hey, Mistral! We're on the right path! Oh. Does it say how close?
No. And it looks like the path takes us up through the mountains.
Guys, I don't know if all of us can make that climb.
Okay, well, what about this place? Kuro, Yuri! Can we get help there?
Courier.
That village was destroyed years ago.
But if it takes us around the mountains, it's the best bet we've got.
It will take too long.
Ren
Well,
seems
we've
like
got a
he
doctor,
knows
right?
something about
Maybe we
courier.
can scavenge for medicine.
Right.
You're not going to find anything. We just have to press on.
Yeah, he seems like he doesn't want to go there. He is from this continent. He is from Anima.
We can split up.
Oh, Nora knows
Ren
something?
and I can cut through the mountains while you and Ruby take Crow around through the village.
Seems like...
No, we're supposed to stick together. We keep each other safe.
We don't have time for safe. If we make it to Mistral, we'll bring back help. If we don't, we'll at least have a better view of the land. Up there, we can see if there's somewhere else we can go.
But come on, you can't just stand there. Crow isn't gonna make it if you guys just keep
Okay.
talking.
Just take care of each other.
We always have.
Did John grow taller? I don't know.
They're gonna be fine, John.
Pick up the pace, maybe.
You don't know that.
Oh well. They can take care of themselves. Though the tracks wouldn't. Oh yeah, that's the sign of the Grim, right? That's bad. Yep, especially that. The ominous music confirms it. Team Ranger is in a separate paths now. Something weird about that Kuriari village that agitated Ren, obviously. Wow, I'm getting tired after watching just 3 chapters. I used to be able to watch a whole season in one day. Now I can't even watch 3 chapters back to back before feeling tired. But yeah, Ren seems to know something, and he literally did anything in his power to avoid going to Kuriari. Past. The past that we got teased in chapter like 4 or 2 or 3, some chapter we got teased his past. Interesting. Can't say more than interesting. Anyhow, more shit happened in Atlas that of course I didn't like. Come on. I have a theory, can you guys confirm it? Is Whitley 100% related to Ace and Winter? Is he just half a brother, not a full brother or something like that? Because he seems a bit different from these girls. I don't know. Maybe a brother from another mother. He seems something like that. I don't know. Blake is continuing with contrasting to Wace's father. We got Blake's and Ruby's father. He is a really nice guy. He's training his daughter. She's getting back in. We will probably see her in action really soon. What was that whole thing with Blake? And apparently she knows that girl that was spying on them. Her name is Ilya or something like that. Is she? I think she is a chameleon because she kept changing the color of her skin. Anyhow, now that we got the confirmation that the White Fang are in fact Chihiro Menagerie, maybe Adam is here too. That's gotta be very bad. Sun is hurt, but I don't suspect Sun will die or anything. I don't think he will. He got that thing that keeps it's like a fencing sword, but he keeps getting longer. Anyhow, I don't think he will die. It seems like the wound was around kind of around his heart area. That's really bad. That's really actually bad, but I don't think he will die or anything out there. He can't die like that. They won't kill him like that. There's no reason for him to die. Like, there's certain reasons. Like, for characters to die, there's certain... They should die serving the story. You shouldn't kill characters just for the sake of killing a character. That's horror movie stuff. That's like slasher stuff. Like Scream and others things. They introduced teenagers that don't serve anything to the story, but just for the kills. But for these kind of stories to work, sure, you can have deaths and characters dying, but in terms to only serve the story. Character can't die if it's not gonna be serving the story, and I feel like we don't need Sun to die right now. Like Penny's death was to serve the story. Pyra was also to serve the story. Torchwick, I feel like his arc was ended. They didn't need to do more of it, so they kind of just finished Torchwick, and that's all, I guess. I'm kind of tired right now, so gotta say to you guys, before I say the B word, please consider subscribing. It'll help the channel greatly, and leaving a like too, and yeah. Comment whatever you want. So now I can say the B word.